Hello y'all, it's XESDS with Divinshield Entertainment, bringing y'all another animations and effects video, this time for Grom's base skin, as well as Grom's premier skin. I'm going to do this like normal. I will hop into a custom game, get them up to about level 4, 5, or 6, and then continue from there and show you off the animations, the skills, all that kind of good stuff. So give me a moment and I'll get into it. Hello y'all, I'm back. Okay, so let me quick change the view on his base skin into the low camera height. When he just stands there, he will kind of, it looks like he's either sharpening his meat cleaver or he's trying to like pull rust off or something from his hook so that maybe it would work properly. But I think maybe he's supposed to be sharpening his meat cleaver. His walking animation, he kind of waddles a little bit side to side. His hook goes back and forth or from him behind him. And he kind of just moves his weapon like normal. He doesn't have kind of a changing animation mid walking process. It's just kind of normal. His hook, we'll go ahead and show you his meat cleaver hook right there. Or I guess not, because she decided to dash on me instead. His poison fog. He's got the purple stuff coming out from around him. And I'm killing myself there. Let's try that hook again. There's his hook. It's pretty cool. Like, get over here. Throws the hook out there and yanks him to him. Definitely more effective than bowls, but it only hits a single target rather than the whole group. But it's far more reliable. But it is fat, so you have to be careful because it's going to pull the closest thing in that big wide cone. Which oftentimes, if there's a unit nearby, won't be the hero. Go ahead and grab her with the ulti. There's his ult. Or not. Apparently I'm going to ulti a creep and die. Awesome. Glad to show that for y'all. Give me a moment. Let me, well, actually, while I'm dead, this is a good opportunity. Grom scales insanely well with ability power. His meat hook, it gets a 1.5 AP ratio on its base damage, which is really good. That's like mage AP ratios. So he can build so that his meat cleaver, when he throws the hook and it hits something, does a huge amount of damage. But also, the meat hook, after you hit somebody with it, for 3 seconds, your fog will do more damage per tick, and your auto attacks will do more damage per tick. Well, the AP ratio on that bonus effect is 20%. So if you have 100 ability power, you hit somebody with the hook, they take 150 bonus damage, and then they would also take an additional 20 damage from each fog tick, as well as an extra 20 damage from each one of his regular hits. Darn. Her blast killed him. But anyway, so it can do, it stacks up pretty well. His poison fog has a 0.2 AP ratio. So again, if you have 100 ability power, it will do an additional 20 damage per tick. And if you hit him with the cleaver with the 100 ability power, that's a bonus 20 damage on the fog per tick. So essentially, you'd yank him to you, you've got fog, and 100 ability power is going to make you do an extra 40 fog damage per tick around you, which is quite a bit. Getting like the crown on him at 70 ability power would give him a bunch of health, a bunch of mana, and in theory, a ton more damage. So, there's that. And then also his harsh sentence, his ulti, it has a 0.6 AP ratio on its damage, and its base damage. I don't know if it works on his strength or not, but I know on the base damage it does. So, but anyways, let me show his ulti here real quick one more time. And then I'll show you the teleport animation on this guy once she gets in range. Here we go. There you go. Here's his ulti as he wails on her and she's stuck for 2.5 seconds, which apparently is it ignores immunities. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So Anyways, I'm going to stop this one and hop on the other skin. Just a moment. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that because I have to show you the teleport animation on the character. So long as these bots don't get killed by the time I res. So, yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to go ahead and test out skill ratios on here, which is actually why this one I ended up taking a lot longer to get into than normal. So, also, I did check damage. None of his skills have any damage ratio. So if you build attack damage on him, you're not going to get anything off of it. And none of his skills get any kind of like health or defense or armor bonus ratio. So they'll make him more tanky so you can take more damage, but it won't actually make him be able to survive longer. And here's the teleport, quickly before I die hopefully. He hits his chest, throws his cleaver in the air, hits the ground, and teleports. Nothing super fancy, but I mean, kind of cool. So, I'm going to pause this. Okay folks, I am back on the Deep Sea Angler skin. So let me quick get in closer. Okay, so skin is pretty cool. I like this one here. Kind of his coloring and stuff reminds me kind of like, I don't know, like a mako or some kind of shark or something with stripes on there, except for in purple rather than more of a bluish color, but still looks really cool. He's got like 4 ears, creepy looking face. He's got like the helm of the ship, the wheel on his back. He's got a cool hook thing, weapon, and a armored looking type claw. Some little accessory things on his belt for decoration. And yeah, overall, his appearance, he's definitely a cool looking underwater version of Grom. So I definitely like how he looks. For his meat hook, let's go ahead and toss that. There you go. See, look, very similar to the other one. Only difference is the fact that what he hurls is different, or is like, you know, it's a different item, but it's essentially functions the same. For his poison fog, it definitely looks a lot cooler. The coloring and stuff's a little bit neater on there. And let me go ahead and take more of his passive. And we'll heal up a little bit, and then I'm going to hook the penguin and kill him. There's his ulti, except I hit a creep with his ulti. That's stupid. But anyways, the ulti effects are similar, you know, except for the fact it's based on different art. Him being himself, with a different weapon and a different base appearance. But overall, pretty cool looking. I don't think you really get this skin because you're like, oh my goodness, these animations are so much cooler looking. But you get the skin just because you purely like the way the skin looks better than the other skin, because there's not that much difference on the animations. Probably the flashy animation difference is the fog, because he's doing like watery waves up out the center of him. So that makes that more apparent. Well, I mean, not more apparent. It's probably the most different looking part of his animations. His regular running animation, he's just running, you know, back and forth, you know, moving his weapon and his arms and legs like normal. He doesn't have the wavy thing from his back like on the base Grom skin, and he doesn't have any special changing animation where it will kind of like wave his weapon about or do something a little bit different ever so often. He just does what he does. So yeah. Let me turn off the poison. I'm up to 5 stacks on his passive, which is really insanely powerful, because if we look here with the 5 stacks of his passive, he's at, well, 20 spell resist. I guess it doesn't actually stack. I guess you get 1 kill and then you get the spell resist in there. But still, that spell resist is nice, and the strength it gives on kills stacks up pretty nice. That's a bunch of extra health for him, survivability, and a little bit extra damage in auto attacks and stuff. But let me do his teleport animation. Throws his thing, actually he puts the weapon down on the ground, and yeah, he sits down, yells a bit, and teleports. That's okay. There's definitely other characters that I think have much cooler teleporting animations, and let me do his just plain standing animation. He'll throw the steering wheel up into the air, and then he yanks it back down with his weapon. So this should throw up in the air, and now he tosses his item up there, yanks it back down, grabs it, puts it back on his back. So, come back here, penguin. You must die. It's a rule. I'm Grom. This character is going to be so crazy in certain matches. With folks that are actually get good with him, he's going to obliterate face. I'm pretty certain. There's going to be a new meta in the game, and that meta is called Grom. So expect to see lots of Groms, just like we were seeing lots of Freas, and like we were seeing lots of Aries. The new game meta is Grom. So anyways, this is the Deep Sea Angler skin. I hope you like this video. It helped you decide whether you want to get the Deep Sea Angler skin or whether you want to just stick with the base and not get a skin currently for him. If you do like the video, please like, subscribe, share, all those good things. If you didn't like it, well, I mean, by all means, feel free to dislike if that's what you need to do. But please leave constructive criticism so you do, so that way we can make these videos better. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day, and happy gaming. Check you out later. Bye.